Khan, Shabbat Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Bayath Shad Dawadah, the House of David, beginning with the 144,000, the governing body. Alright. Scattered abroad throughout this whole earth. Okay. And the rest of the innumerable multitude as well. Okay. So yeah. I don't want Ratazar, which is Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, alright, here we are again. Now, news. Okay. Alright. Again, you know, one in the flock, man. Alright. Bringing this to your attention, to your awareness. This is from endtimeheadlines.org, and I've screenshotted the article. Okay. And again, man, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices whatsoever. E is just going to plan, right? And he's got many counts, you know. He's got his counsel, he's got many devices at hand and wicked agendas that he's going to, push throughout the earth, right? He does that through his media, right? Through his education, through his pseudoscience, okay? And you have to be an idiot if you actually take this. All right? Should have learned your last lesson. Okay? So, fill in the blank approves fill in the blank new fill in the blank. Put up on the 1st of June, 2025. Oh yeah, it's Pride Month, innit? Oh dear. So, ABC News reports that the US fill in the blank has approved a new lower dose version of fill in the blank. This updated fill in the blank is designed to provide continued protection. So much lies, man. That's all E. The so-called WHITEMAN does, man, lie. Okay. The wicked are strange, from the womb. They speak constant lies. As soon as they're born, they speak lies. All right. So yeah, it's going to give you protection against current variants of the virus while potentially reducing side effects due to its lower dosage. No, this is going to kill you off slowly. All right. We don't need to keep saying over and over again the problems, the health problems that people have had and continue to have. Those that shot the J. Okay. There was a person that postponed, was it their concert, I believe? All right. Because of some, I think, health concerns, due to taking it. And I believe he endorsed it too. Like, pushed, his fans to get it, pushed people to get it, and he got judged for taking it. Judged for, since he took it, he got judged for that. All right. So the approval comes as part of ongoing efforts to adapt what strategies to the evolving nature of the what. Yeah, it's all a scam. And there's nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not come abroad. It was actually, it actually came out of Babylon the Great. All right. Not Wuhan, China, where they said it was, spread by bats, in some lab or something, All right. It was actually from out of, America. Okay. So the lower dose formulation is intended for use as a BOOSTERSHOT for adults, aligning with recommendations from health authorities to maintain immunity against emerging variants. I have to speak that way to get around things. Okay. In case you knew. Fill in the blank new. Fill in the blank maintains the fill in the blank technology used in its original formulation, but delivers a reduced amount of active material. Yeah, the same ingredients used to poison you. Myocarditis, brain problems, bleeding in the head, respiratory problems. Okay. Which studies suggest may still elicit a robust immune response. Fill in the blank. The fill in the blank decision was based on clinical trial data demonstrating the safety and efficacy at the lower dose. This development follows similar approvals for updated you-know-what from other manufacturers, as public health officials aim to streamline you-know-what campaigns and address you-know-what hesitancy by offering options with potentially fewer side effects. The fill in the blank is expected to be available at pharmacies and healthcare facilities in the coming weeks. Yeah. All right. Be sober, be vigilant. This devil as a roaring lion walketh about seeketh whom he may devour, man. Okay? That's E, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. Ways to try and, trap you. Okay? All right? Physical traps. Traps in the medical system. Okay? Got many tricks up his sleeve. This is an unrighteous decree, man. All right. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah. That's what they prescribe, man. Okay. Woe meaning destruction. Yeah. Okay. To go ahead and say, to go and approve this, is after all the information that's coming out about this, it is downright evil. And then to push this as well. Okay. And get people are going to go for it. There'll be people that will actually fall for that. Okay. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. You see? And then, bringing that to the forefront, proving that. They're saying this is an evil plan and they're calling it good. Okay? And look how they used to demonize the people that said do not, that was against it. They were calling them, bad when they, okay? And things of that nature. They were saying they were bad, they were this and that, they were, conspiracy theorists and things of that nature. All right? When really they were coming out against it, saying the right things, exposing it, all right? Objecting it or rejecting it, You see? That's why, certain people got silenced and things like that, of that nature. Okay? You see? And Scripture talks about gross darkness to people. Most of these people are ignorant and they'll just follow along, follow what the government says, they're in that zombie state of mind. They don't think for themselves, and the government don't want you to think for yourself. They want you to rely on them. You see? And most people, we already know most people took it during the L downs. All right? But that's just the mentality that they have, man. Okay? And these devils, they believe they're wise in their own eyes. You see, but they're deceived and the deceiver is. All right? So the Lord has these devils in a trick bag. You see? I think that they think they're doing a good thing. They believe that in their minds they're doing a good thing. Right? And they're puffed up with pride and things of that nature. Think they're wise. Right? Proverbs 17 verse 15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to Yahweh. Okay? You'll have people, so there are people that go along with this and celebrities will push this again, Okay, and justify the wicked deeds of the wicked. Okay? And, Scripture talks about, they'll hand join in hand. You shall not go unpunished. All right? Now, you're being on the side of the devil. All right? And basically helping forward their evil plans. All right? You're coming up, justifying the things that they do. All right? And condemning those that are against, against it. Psalm 28 verse 3, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which that's what they're doing when they work iniquity. Right? work iniquity upon their beds and practice it in the morning, all right? Which speak peace to their neighbours, but mischief is in their hearts. That's what these devils plan, man, mischief. Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavours. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert. Oh, yeah. And these devils are going to pay for it, man. The lives destroyed, the lives taken, all right? The lies that they spread, all right? They're certainly going to pay for this, okay? You know, signing, you know, deaths as C-related, okay? He has so much to pay for, not just with this whole crown thing. He has so much to pay for. Name things on and on and on. So much to pay for, man. Alright? Verse 5, because they regard not the works of the Lord, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. Right? These devils are gonna be put down for good. Okay? You're in companies with pride. Alright, you're gonna see BATTYMAN. Oh, they're gonna flex their feminine vibe all over now that it's June. It's June, ain't no Michael C here. And there's that too, man. Okay. But yeah, the Batman thing's everywhere now. Even more, scripture talks about they declare the sin of Sodom. They're going to be proud with it. With that attitude, that stank attitude. Man. With all that feminine energy, man. I try to stay away from him as much as possible. But yeah, man, all this is, it's coming to light, man. There are whistleblowers that are speaking out against them. And they just keep, and let's say if they were to go on and rule, and they were to just keep making more and more of these Maxines, people would, 50 years later, 100 years later, people would still carry on taking these things. That's how thick these people are out here. Especially you in Babylon the Great, man. Anyway, I'm gonna say shalom.